Terence Crawford puts his unbeaten record in 2 junior welterweight belts on the line Saturday against Julius Indongo, who's putting his 2 junior welterweight belts on the line as well. World Championship trainer and the voice of boxing on ESPN, Teddy Atlas, joins us now. Boy, Teddy, 2017 has been an outstanding year for boxing. I mean, this summer alone has been excellent between Andre Ward and Mikey Garcia and Vasily Lomachenko. I'm curious to know, where do you have Terence Crawford on your pound-for-pound best list?
Number 2, baby. Number 2. I got Andre Ward right there. You could switch either one of them, 2 or 3. But number 1, Lomachenko, the machine. And number 2, and this is in a complimentary way, number 2, the nickname I give to Andre Ward, the Freak. Because of his ability, because of his size. Hey, there was a football player in the NFL some years ago called the Freak. And you know what? He wasn't insulted. All he did was go out there and make tackles and make money. And this guy doesn't make tackles, but he makes money, and he creates knockouts and wins.
You know, the guy he's fighting, Julius Indongo, Teddy, was relatively unknown in December, and then he exploded onto the scene with wins over Edward Troyavansky and Ricky Burns in their backyards of Moscow and Glasgow. What makes Indongo such a great road fighter, if you will?
He's big, he's tall. Indongo, he's got real good size and strength, power. He is physically strong. There's a physical presence. And there's one other thing. He's got a 0 at the end of his record. That means he has not learned how to lose. That means he does not believe someone can beat him. That means we're going to have a very interesting clash and matchup.
He's burst onto the scene, and Terence Crawford, a guy who's been there for a while. It will be an interesting matchup. Teddy, it's just the 4th bout ever with 4 belts on the line in the history of the sport. Who wins and how do they do it?
I talked about both guys have physical strength, both guys have good size, good length, and both guys are undefeated. They haven't learned how to lose. I'm going with Crawford. You know, when you get to this level where both guys are comparable with abilities, there's certain things that separate them. One thing that you'd probably be surprised that people don't talk about, they talk about the neon talents, you know, the speed, the power, all that stuff, but what about the intellect? Crawford has all those things. He's got a great intellect. He's smart in that ring. And he's faster than Indongo. So they both have power, but the speed, the intellect, more dimensions for Mr. Crawford. At the end of the day, he gets it figured out. He stays undefeated. He gets all those belts, all of them.
All 4 of them on the line, 2 undefeated fighters having at it. You'll see it on ESPN Saturday night, 10 Eastern from Lincoln, Nebraska. Teddy Atlas, many thanks.